This is a place where I don't feel alone. This is a place where I feel at home. Built a home for you, for me, and now it's time to live and time to die.
Don't you know that I'll be around?
Now I'm over 30, I'm not too pretty. All my dress shoes are used and dirty. I learned nothing and I learned it early. You know I don't like dreaming and I can't stand sleep. Let's burn till we earn it like gasoline. You're certified C7H16. You know what I mean? We have us a good time. Let's have us a good time.
We asked the guys to tell us what their issues were and how this club could address them. And the main issue was loneliness and boredom. You know, there's just this neighborhood where almost everybody lives on the street because you couldn't bear to live in a room this size, literally, you know, and spend your time there watching TV and reading the newspaper or whatever. So most of the people in the community live on the street. They're all in each other's faces and they don't feel a sense of community, or they feel a gap somewhere that needs to be filled in terms of human connection.
There's not many groups like this for men. There's lots for women. No disrespect against women, but men need that too. Men need nurturing just as much as women.
If you stay down here long enough, you'll find that there's no real bonding with men. They become friendly because there's a motive. I'm associated with him. He's doing something for me, so therefore I'll do something for him.
I was kind of like a loner downtown, staying by myself kind of. And in the evenings I got nothing to do, and this gives me something to do late. It makes me feel real special late.
It is in the worst part of Vancouver, but the best comes out of everybody that comes here. It's like the real person stands up.
First thing we tell them is cast off your armor. You don't have to live behind the tough guy image that you live on the streets in here, because it just doesn't wash. Because realistically, we've seen enough from all of us that we know that behind the hot tough guy image, we're all little boys and there's still that part that hurts. And that's what makes it work.
Some people here, they've never met each other on the street. They always just wave because the street is hard. They come in here, they start connecting to each other. They start talking to each other. They start sharing, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Actually, you know, they go on the street, you know, you got friends. You got hundreds of friends.
You see a lot of smiles here, people laughing, having a good time. You just don't see that much down here. So if we can get together every 2 weeks and bring that kind of happiness and comfort and warmth to people, what better thing to do?
What this place gives these guys is a place to be human. They're not treated like a case, like those people out there. They're treated like brothers. And every professional who's here, the men and women involved, treat everybody who comes across their threshold as a valuable human being.
I truly believe that when you have issues and you have problems, those issues and problems are huge if you're hungry. So when the fellas do leave here, their stomachs are full and their issues and their problems don't appear to be as large as they were.
The old days, if there was a death or something happened in the family, they cut all the hair off, and that gets rid of all the bad energy. And it lifts their spirit up as well. I can communicate with them, and they communicate with me, and they tell me things that normally they wouldn't share with anybody else. Their joys and their sorrows, you know, and that's a good thing.
Same thing with men, we have health problem. We don't go see a doctor, we're too embarrassed. Go in there and say, I have this, I have that. So we have this men's group, and it's good that everybody, most of them do ask questions about their own health, about things that they want to know.
Discuss everything from counseling to addiction to men's sexual abuse issues. And it's discussed openly in here. There's no fear. This is a sanctuary. What's said here stays here. Guys can come in and discuss their issues, whatever it is, and it stays here.
Every time we come here, we have a different topic we talk about. Either it be sports, it be medical health, mental issues, and it's very, very interesting.
You know, look at subjects too, like we've been talking about the last couple of weeks with our meetings, standing with the BC Alliance against the violence against women. You know, to me that's very, very important. You know, that we as men are not violent towards women. It's not supposed to be that way.
I'm sure there's a lot of other men's clubs throughout the city, but nothing for low-income men. You know, we're kind of like pushed aside.
The first Christmas I have was 127 people. The second Christmas I have was 147.
We need a bigger facility. Could only have so many people, that bumper to bumper.
The greatest inventions are the simplest ones. This is so easily replicated.
We would love for this model to kind of resonate with other communities and for people to see how successful it's been for us and try to adapt it to their setting.
Franchises?
Everywhere we've gone, we want to be like the Dudes Club of Vancouver, because you guys seem to know what's going on with mental health, physical health, camaraderie, and how it is to be a man.
We're all men, and you'd think that'd be chaotic, but it's not.
When I leave this place, I leave with a smile.
Once a week is enough, I don't think, too.
I just hope that it keeps on carrying on and getting bigger so that we can help the fellows more.
It was a good time.